2,
One.
1.
There you
Ready.
go. You are live.
And here we are. Hello, and thank you for joining us, everyone. We are live to make a huge announcement here and to talk about some exciting things that are coming up for Rimpage. I am joined by the lovely Katerina. How are you today?
Hello, hello. Oh, I'm doing really great and eager to share all of this that has been going on. Little bit, it looks like it's been behind the scenes.
Yes.
But our inner circle community, they know exactly what's coming.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So to get right to it, August 27th, we're having that. Let's see, August. I'm trying to think of what day of the week that is, but it's a Sunday. So Sunday, August 27th, we're having our first pay-per-view event that's going to feature several undercard matches, and then this event that you see here, this match, the rematch between Ashton Cook and Spencer Rowe. Ashton is the #1 player in Dallas. Spencer is the #1 player in Fort Worth, and these two are going to go head-to-head in our very first pay-per-view event. This is exciting. This is the first for Rimpage, but it's the first of many more to come.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, indeed. I love this matchup. These two have completely different personalities, game strategies.
Yes.
But Spencer is a great challenger to our #1. I love it already.
Yes. Yes. Ashton is not only the #1 player in Dallas, but he's also the #1 player in the league. I want to look at his stats real quick. And I believe Ashton is trying to join us now.
Yes.
He's having some difficulty, but I believe he will be with us. So you can see here, Ashton is the #1 player in the league with a record of 56-2. 56-2.
56-2. Wow.
So we congratulated him on his 50th victory last month in June, which is the month in which he also won Player of the Month. I believe he played 19 matches and lost only one. 119. So Ashton is winning 97% of his matches right now, which is phenomenal. Over 58 matches, he's won 97% of them. He has also raised his efficiency to almost 90%. He's at 0.86 right now, which means through 58 matches, Ashton is scoring 9 out of 10 times when he touches the ball.
Yes.
Through 58 matches. And so he's having a phenomenal run. He's been consistent. He plays more matches than everyone. He wins more matches than everyone. And he's had more scoring opportunities than everyone. He's had 794 scoring opportunities. He has 689 points. So over 58 matches. So phenomenal. Just blow your mind, phenomenal run he's on right now. And his supremacy score is 2589. The next closest person is, as you can see there, Jazray, 21. And so he passed Jazray a couple of months ago, and he has really surpassed him. He's running away with the whole thing now.
But there is another element to Ashton's game, you know. He's effective as a player. He's very effective, but he's also entertaining to watch. He is full of personality. He is full of great energy to watch and follow around the court when he moves, to move with him.
Right. And you never know what he's going to do. I'm reminded of when he was in the championship round in our next Big Star event. His first 3 shots he missed, and then he hit a deep shot, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. And it just became a shooting exhibition for Ashton. It was just amazing how well he was shooting in the championship round of that event. And then there was this one particular play where he checked the ball up, and as soon as he got it, he spun it on his finger, and then he shot it and made that one too. So he's quite the showman, even in high stakes matches like that, he still
That's
has that.
it. That's it. And it seems like he amplifies it at those moments
Yes.
in the match.
Certainly
But
does have a winning
the
instinct.
big moments of the match, he actually amplifies the entertainment value as well. So he's amazingly rewarding and entertaining to watch.
Yes.
Love that
Yes.
about his game.
And Spencer, we can talk about him a little bit. Spencer is the one, he's like the man for the moment. He plays really well in high pressure situations.
Yes.
It's like he likes the hype.
Yes.
And for him, I remember when Bryson Johnson first came into the league, Bryson's very first match, Bryson shocked all of us because he has this rhythm to the way he dribbles that's unorthodox. And he shoots from almost half court before there were any shot boxes. And so he's got this flowing rhythm, and all of a sudden the shot is going towards the basket. And then on top of that, he hits them. He makes those shots. And so our jaws were dropping watching him. And like every time he scored, we were all screaming. And Spencer was playing against him. And I watched Spencer turn his game up to meet Bryson's. He responds in high pressure situations.
Oh yes, he brings the sense of occasion as well with him. So when Spencer comes to the court to play, there is this certain intensity about the game.
Yes, yes.
He's going to bring it on.
Yes.
You want to watch this match, right?
That is so well said. He does do that. There's this air of hype and intensity, and like it's a momentous occasion when he plays.
Indeed.
Wow. Now, even though he's the #1 player in Fort Worth, he's not as accomplished as Ashton, but there's an interesting detail about this matchup, and that is Ashton was undefeated until he met Spencer the first time.
Right.
And we have a video of that game-winning shot that no one would have expected Spencer to make, but he shows his ability to make big plays here. So I'll play that video for us real quick.
Let's see the story.
Speaking of the showman.
Maybe if you just check if your sound is sharing with us.
Yes, I just checked it now, so you should hear it now. Please let me know if you don't.
Ashton wants to get his ball back.
I think Spencer was the only one who knew that shot was going in.
Wow. Spencer, about his game, he had something to prove. I know in the moment he maybe felt like, the underdog.
Wow.
I say it's a lesson learned, but from this point on, like my plan is to just not lose anymore and just be even stronger, go even harder than I ever did. I'm here to do a job and to take care of the business.
The drama, the drama.
That shot, like I said, Ashton was undefeated, and I think we were all expecting he was going to win that match as well. And when that shot went in, wow. It was kind of like when Jazray was 18-0, and then Marcus hit that 4-pointer and gave him his first loss. It's surreal. It's like you don't want to believe it's happening.
Yes,
but you know what? We've seen a different Ashton since then, haven't we?
Oh yes.
That was October, so he played matches in November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, no losses. 8 months, no losses.
Mm.
And I remember being on the phone call with him shortly after that loss to Spencer. He was so upset.
Mm.
And he said, that's it. I wasn't as serious before, but I'm serious now. I don't want anyone to score a single pass. And he really turned up the intensity.
Yes.
And different player. And right now it just seems like he's up in the clouds. He's just on a higher level than everyone else right now ever since then.
It's amazing, and we have a lot of their matches. I think you're putting all of their matches, right, that you record on Sundays. You're putting them on YouTube. Yes. So we have that available for the people here in the group, for the community. You want to observe Ashton's game, because there comes a point in the game that the first part maybe is like, each player is feeling for the game and feeling for each other, especially if it's somebody that he hasn't played before. But then it comes that moment in the game where he just switches on the defense, the offense, everything. It just goes up a notch and a big degree up, and he becomes unstoppable from that point. You can see that he has this determination about him to say, if you want to win this, you're gonna have to beat me, and I'm not gonna let that happen. So the intensity with which he defends that the opponent from prevents them from taking the game from him, that's amazing. That is really noteworthy.
Yes, and I'm reminded of when we were watching his match just a couple of days ago. And he was down in that match. His opponent hit a shot, and I think the score was 6-4. 6-4 was the score. His opponent was up, and you could see like something happens in Ashton's mind that says, this is not the way this is supposed to be. And like next possession, he hits a 4-pointer and goes up 8-6. And it's like he quickly got that match under control. I think after that, he scored 6 unanswered points. Here's Spencer. Spencer's joining us now.
Spencer got something to say about all of this.
Spencer, roll.
Yo.
Hello.
So glad you could join us, man. Hello.
Man, there's a whole bunch of smiling going on. I love it.
Oh, yes.
This is exciting, man. How do you feel about this?
I love it. I just got into the meeting, so I don't know what was discussed, but I come in and I see everybody smiling. It causes me to smile. So
okay. Well,
oh yes. I think you need to rewatch some of this.
Yes. But we've made the announcement. We formally announced that we're having the Decus Pro on August 27th. We're going to have those undercard matches, and then we're talking about the main event match, you versus Ashton. And so we reflected a little bit on your loss and the shot not your loss, but his loss, your win when you hit the game winner on him October 9th and gave him his first loss on Rimpage. And then we were sort of comparing styles as well.
What do you remember? What do you remember from that game, Spencer? How did that feel?
It's a battle, man. It's a battle,
that one was.
Shot was feeling real good. I was real confident. It was everything that I was trying to get off. It was going down, so I was very happy with that. But then the halftime came in, and it got a little bit more intense, as I knew it was going to. And he made his run back. So when I got that ball that last time, I was like, hey, if I don't score here, more than likely he's gonna put the game away next time. So let me just put up my shot. Like I practice tough shots, but then like that shot you can't practice that, because to have a person jump in your face and you still shoot it, and be confident to shoot that, you don't practice that. You could practice that with nobody there, but when there's somebody there, it's a lot different. So I kind of was I baited it. I don't know if you watched the game over. I baited it the first time. It hit the brim and bounced off. So I think we talked about this before, but I was I was like, okay, so if I need to get in this position again, I might as well try it because I'm hitting the rim on my first attempt. So,
wow.
like I told you, the shot was feeling good. So I was just like, man, I got to try it. So, you know, I hit it, turn around, shoot it. And as soon as I let it go, I was like, oh my, that's in. Like this is crazy. It's in. So
wow. The thinking that happens in the moment, like testing it, like you tested the shot the first time.
Because if I test it and it goes in, then okay, cool. It's 2 points, right?
Yeah.
But if I need it later on in the match, I know that it could work. You know what I mean? So it worked.
Yep.
All I needed was a foot of space, and he only gave me 6 inches. But I was like, you know what? It's enough. It's enough.
Oh my God. Spencer, I tell Katerina, I think you were the only one in the room that night who thought that shot was going in. And when it went in, it's like, what a moment when that shot went in. So now
I told you it's a battle. It's going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. And so now you have this match, the rematch coming up. You guys haven't played each other since then. And so Ashton has sort of taken off on Rimpage, and he's kind of up there by himself with the 52 wins. What are your thoughts on this match coming up?
Yeah, man, he's been still in the action. I've been in the sidelines mostly because suffer from something called jumper's knee and bursitis. So the only thing you can really do when you get those kind of things is, you know, stretch a lot and stop using it, because it's basically from overuse. And so I used to play basketball 5 to 6 times a week. Yeah. So now I'm down to like 3 to 4 times a week to give my body that rest that it really needs. So, but I mean, I'm still putting up shots. I'm still going to runs. I'm still active in the community. So, you know, like it's not like I'm not prepared. It's just I've had to put a lot less stress on my body. So that's what I was going to ask you. If you had to put a number on it, what percentage do you expect you'll be August 27th for that match? 100%? 100%.
100%.
100%.
Wow, nice.
No, actually, let me fix that. 1,000%.
Ooh.
All right.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the 4-point and 3-point boxes now?
Listen.
How is that going to affect your strategy?
Well, I know Ashton can shoot. Ashton knows I can shoot. Everybody knows he can shoot. Everybody knows I can shoot. They say it every time. I didn't know he could shoot like that. So we know it's going to be an opportunist game. You got the opportunity to shoot it, you're going to shoot it. So we're both going to have to limit each other's opportunities of getting a shot off. That's all I'm going to say. So it's going to be a very opportunist game.
What do you think would be your keys to victory?
Like if he's got the space, he's gonna take it. But if I don't give it to him, then he can't. Man, perseverance. We start thinking that we already got it, we already won it. But you gotta, or if you're down, sometimes when you think that you're down, you're like, oh man, I already lost. But you just gotta persevere. You gotta push through. So that's my key to winning is perseverance. Like, don't let myself get out of my head. Don't let myself get out of that confidence. Don't let myself get out of that spirit of you got what it takes. So,
having a little bit of static there, Spencer.
You know. Can you hear me?
There was a little bit of static there, so I couldn't make out what you were saying. Could you repeat that?
I said just perseverance, you know, just not letting myself get out of my head and letting myself keep that confidence and that drive to, you know, bring it home. So
Spencer, could you talk to us a little bit about playing in high pressure moments? What's your secret there, man?
Listen, okay. I love when the people are watching. I love when all the odds are stacked against you. Because
the underdog.
I've been counted out more times than somebody can count on their fingers. So it's kind of like exhilarating for me, because I'm like, oh, okay, like, oh, you think so? And they're like, yeah, like, you're not gonna score, or yeah, you're not gonna win. It's like, okay, cool,
Yeah.
watch, just keep watching, you know. And so now sometimes it doesn't go your way, you know. Sometimes shots not falling, sometimes you get hurt mid-game and you got to play 50% or 60% because you don't want to forfeit the game. That happens. But I've prepared, and I've been working on my conditioning and my strengthening of my body and my muscles. So, I'm prepared to, I mean, it's one day. It's not like when we went to that park and we played like 4 or 5 or 6 games. One day. So you best believe I'm giving it my 1,000%. Like I said, like,
wow.
It's gonna be listen, it's gonna be a show for the people. That's all.
Yes. Oh, yes.
You got 2 people who are utterly confident in their game. They know what they bring to the court, and they know what they bring, like, to themselves. So, you're just gonna have to tune in and check it out. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see this one. So,
same here.
well, Spencer, thank you for joining us, man. And we look forward to it. We want to do another interview with you before, so we'll catch up with you.
Ashton's a great player. Okay.
Yes.
And what was the hey, wait, do you hear me better? What was the My Wi-Fi wasn't on. I was slacking. I'm sorry, guys. So what was the other announcement that you had? You said you had 2 announcements to make.
Yes, sir. That's
there goes that smile.
You want to stay
again.
on with us for that?
Here we go. There goes the smile.
Okay, here we go. Well, listen, I had my initial idea for this. So the insight that gave birth to the idea, I had this insight in 2015. By 2018, the idea had crystallized, and I knew what I needed to do and what it would be, and how it would impact basketball. And so there were actually 2 surprises, but this is one of them. And I'll explain it like this. We'll look at fighting. In fighting, there's a very simple objective, and that's to inflict damage on your opponent and prevent him from doing the same thing to you. And yet, even though there's such a simple objective like that, you have so many different ways of doing it. There's a Jeet Kune Do punch, there's a Wing Chun punch, there's a Judo punch. They're all punches, but they come from different styles, a different approach to achieving that objective. And so over time, we have classified and we have identified these different styles, and we've given them names. And that's why we have all the different types of martial arts. Well, in basketball, we also have a very simple objective, which is to put the ball in the basket more times than your opponent. And yet there are so many different ways of doing that. You do it one way, Ashton does it another way, maybe Donnell and Jazz Ray do it their own way. But no one has classified or identified these different styles of playing basketball. So we have martial arts, but we don't have motion arts until now.
Until now.
I have developed a method of analyzing, identifying, and ultimately classifying the different styles of basketball. And I've given them names. So I have 7 different styles so far that I've come up with. And for this particular main event, I have analyzed your game, and I know your style now. And I've analyzed Ashton's game. Yes, that was the clue. That was the clue. In the post, you saw it, right? Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I've analyzed Ashton's game, and I know his style. And so this, just as I expected it would, it has already expanded my appreciation of the game, because now that I know your style and I know the components of his style, now we get to see the answer to that question. Well, which style is better, or how effective is this style against this style? Yeah. So that's the announcement, is that now Rimpage is the first league in the history of basketball to identify and classify the various styles of playing this game. So every player can know what his style is, or aspire to learning a different style. As we see in mixed martial artists, a jujitsu guy might want to learn karate so he can learn striking, or learn boxing so he can learn striking, or they might want to learn jujitsu or judo so they can learn wrestling. You'll be able to do that with basketball now with a certain amount of intention and purpose, and knowing what exactly it is you're doing, what the outcome is that you're going for.
Okay.
So I have analyzed several NBA players, and I can tell you there are 3 guys that I've analyzed who have the same playing style you do. One of them is Magic Johnson, the other one is Larry Bird, and the other one is quite unexpected, but he's there, and that's Dennis Rodman. So you, Dennis Rodman, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird all have the same style.
Woohoo.
There are some nuances that that sort of account for subcategories, but that general style, all of you share that style. Ashton shares his style with Kyrie Irving, Allen Iverson, and Tim Hardaway in the past.
Okay.
So, I will do another. You guys can look for this. I'll do a video that breaks down your style and explains it further for you, so you can understand why that style was selected for you.
Yeah.
But that's it, man. So now that we know this will expand or change the way we play this game. It'll change the way we watch it. It'll change the way we train it. It'll change the way we appreciate basketball. Overall, it's going to expand our appreciation of the game.
Okay. This is exciting, man.
It really is. It really is. So, like I said, I've analyzed you and Ashton. We have 3 other matches, and I will analyze the players from those matches as well. And then any other player who wants to be analyzed. The method I have is called the Philippian classification method. It looks at 9 different factors to determine a player's playing style and his approach or his profile.
Oh, wow.
With that, and I've been working on this for years. With that, I can classify any player. If I have sufficient footage of him, I can classify his style.
That's right. Patrick,
That's it.
Patrick the Observer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I love sharing this stuff with Katerina, because she arrives at the same place I arrive at, but with a whole lot less analysis. And I'm like, wait, how did you get here? I got here through analysis. How did you get here? But it's fascinating the way her intuition helps her shortcut. Gives her the shortcut. Katerina is a great observer of humans as they play basketball. And that's fascinating to hear her insights. I don't know if you've had a chance to look at her series, How to Become have a Flourishing Professional Basketball Career. She's done nine parts to that series, and she's been posting them every day. Man, have a look at that stuff. It's fascinating. Her take on basketball.
We will share that in the group here. We will share that. We will put it in the guide posts inside the guides in the group.
I'll tell you, it's different. It's not the same stuff that we're used to hearing. Like, it seems like everybody's saying the same thing over and over again. When you read her posts, you're going to get a fresh take on this thing, and I think it'll make you more effective, and you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy playing a lot more.
That's the point. The point is to enjoy it more.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Let's check it out.
All right. Ashton was trying to join us. He had some trouble, but we're going to get the 2 of you guys on a video call, so we can do an interview with the 2 of you at the same time, and we'll talk about your upcoming match.
We'll just set that up.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Like
stay healthy.
Press conference.
Just so we're all clear, Couture is the best out of all 7. So that's all.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's all. People need to learn how to play like me. People need to learn how to play like me. No, I'm just kidding.
I love it, Spencer. Man, it's fun having you in this league. I've told you many times that I really appreciate what you bring to this league, and congratulations on this opportunity. You're making history right there with us.
You
First
deserve
event,
it.
first pay-per-view event. Yeah,
I appreciate it. I appreciate all the opportunities, man.
Yes, sir. Well, let's get it. And thank you all for joining us. We're gonna have more of these as we get closer to that event. We're gonna have a countdown series. So be looking for that information. Also, this website is rimpage.club/Decus Pro. Decus Pro is the name of our premium content, our main events featuring the top Rimpage players. So whenever you see Decus Pro, you know that event is going to feature the top Rimpage players. So you can go to this website or this page on our website, and you can see all the information. We have a countdown there. So that event's happening in 31 days and 22 hours. You can click there to get your tickets. It's pay-per-view, early bird special until midday, Sunday the 13th. Get your early bird discount before Sunday the 13th, midday. After that, the tickets go up to $25. So you can get them for $10 less, get them for $15 now. Buy one for you and a friend, get some popcorn, and really make it a nice night of it.
Love it.
You will see more content on this page as we go. Right now, we have the story of that match. We have a couple of videos there, and then we have the full match from the first time you two played is on that page as well. So everyone can get caught up.
All right, excellent.
Sounds good. Let's do it. That's good. Thank you all for joining us. Katerina, am I forgetting anything? Or is
No,
there
I
anything
think
else you'd like to?
No, we covered everything we wanted to share here. Just don't forget to stay connected with the community here to get all the information and be part of this story. You have the opportunity as well to be part of this story.
Right there. Be there. You want to be able to say, I was there when it happened. Because Rimpage is making history. We're doing something in basketball that's never been done before. So you'll want to be able to tell your grandchildren, I was there when it happened.
Absolutely.
All right. Until next time. Ashton, I just got your message. Ashton told us that he's been watching. He just wasn't able to join us. So we'll get you next time, Ashton. And Spencer, thank you for joining us.
Thank
You guys
you.
are welcome. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your week.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.